Good morning, my name is Dennis. I'm about to show you how I prepare a breast of turkey for Christmas. And with me is my glamorous assistant here, Maria, who is looking on. She's very shy at the moment, but she'll get into it. Anyway, this is what I'm going to do. We call it a turkey butterfly. Okay, so we have turkey crown here. I've just divided in two. I'm going to stuff this half. We have all our own homemade stuff in here, which I can't give you the recipe for because it's a secret. But I will say is that we use the fresh butter, only real butter is what we put into it. And anyone that buys a turkey from us, we give them a free bag of stuffing, or even 2 bags of stuffing free. So it saves them the trouble of preparing it. As I tell my customers here, there's no point in us all crying peeling onions, is there? Now, and I have a tip for you before you buy your turkey, is to make sure you know where it's coming from and that it is a fresh turkey. And that's why we sell so much turkey at Christmas, because it's we have such a great name for turkey. So every year we source our turkey from the same company, and we're very happy to never have a complaint. And the turkey breast is very handy because it cooks in 20 minutes to pound. Yeah, so it's cooked in 2 hours basically. And a child would carve it when it's cooked, because as you can see, it's all white meat and no bone. So off you go. So maybe I'll go and stuff this and just show you what it will be like stuffed. Yeah. Now, Maria has all this stuff in here prepared for me, so we're not going to put too much into it because some people like to cook the stuffing on the side as well. So we'll go. We found over the last, I suppose, 5 years, turkey breast has taken over really from turkeys because of the value. You probably wouldn't believe it, but this side of turkey that I'm about to stuff now would be equivalent to a 12-14 pound fresh turkey, and all white meat and no waste, and as I say, 2 hours cooks it. So I'm just going to put a few strings on this just to show you. Everyone have their own way of making a knot. Mine is very simple. It's a little loop. You just pull it in there and you just pull like this. And there, I'll just do it slowly. You just make another little thing there, and in you go.
You cut each one after each other.
Yeah, exactly. You want to do it slowly. There we go. Underneath, little loop. When you're on, you don't squeeze it too much. You just firm enough to keep it in shape. Now that's one way of doing it, but most people actually take it like this and they put the stuffing in underneath, and they don't roll it. Yeah. And actually, I think myself it goes better not rolled because it carves better as well. It cooks nicer, you know, so it spreads up. So that's we'll make a little pocket here in this one just to show. There's always this little bit here coming up. Make a little incision here.
This is an easier way of doing it.
This is a much easier way of doing it. You don't have to be learning how to do it. So you just I don't want to stuff this one, but you just put your stuffing in there, just fold it over and leave it on your cooker like that.
And it carves much better.
Yeah.
At what temperature?
At usually at 180.
Or what's the other
Now, if you're cooking it in an agate cooker, it's probably slower, so you might, but not much, maybe 15 minutes more. And the trick is after 2 hours to make sure and take it out of the oven, not to leave it in the oven, because it'll be more moist when you bring it out after 2 hours. If you leave it in longer, what happens is that it's still cooking and it dries out, and that's why some people they say they get turkey breast, it's dry, but what happens is that it's overcooked. So getting back to the ham, this ham comes from Rastera in Roscrea. So they're an Irish company just down the road. Now, this is a horseshoe ham. We found over the years that this is much easier for people to carve. And Maria here is an expert on these hams. Rastera will be buying a lot of their produce, a lot of their pigs locally. So you can be sure this came from a local piggery. Now, the great thing about this is that when you boil it and then you glaze it and you put it into the oven. Now it's there again, it's like the turkey breast. It's very easy to carve. You have no waste in it. As you can see there, especially when you cut into it. Now I'm actually going to cut into this one just to show you what it looks like when it's when you get into the very center of it. Now this is a lovely one here, and what's great about this is that you have the bit of fat here at the top, so you're guaranteed it's going to be lovely quality. this is the ham now. I'm just going to, Maria will explain. Maria is a great cook, a great cook. So Maria, how would you prepare that now?
I'd boil it for 20 minutes a pound. This piece here,
I'd say roughly about 5 pound weight.
an hour and a half for boiling it, and then 40 minutes in the oven for glazing it. Yeah.
Glaze. And what would you glaze it with?
Mustard, brown sugar, and pineapple juice.
Very nice. Okay, so you basically now you've seen what I've done. We have split the turkey crown, and we have rolled one side and stuffed it, which is this one here, right? And this the next one. It's the turkey crown unstuffed, and I showed you there where I made an incision into it, and where you can put in your own stuff in here and just roll it over like that. And I think that's it cooks better that way. And then moving on to the ham, we're showing you split the horseshoe ham in two just to show you the quality of the ham. And I've said about the little bit of fat at the top, which gives it a nicer flavour, but especially if you're glazing it, which you will be. Yeah, so that's basically your Christmas dinner.